Welcome to the All Time Stories channel. In 1966, during the ancient spring festival known as Walpurgis Night, when all evil spirits emerged from their dark world and began to wreak havoc among people, the Church of Satan was founded on this very day. Its creator, Anton LaVey, positioned his teaching as a conscious bearer of evil and the antipode of Christianity. This is the first and most influential satanic organization in history. In this issue, we will get acquainted with the history of the Church of Satan, learn about its teachings and the mysterious personality of Anton LaVey himself. The history of the Church of Satan begins with the name of its founder, Anton LaVey. So let's take a little look at his biography. Anton LaVey was born in 1930 in America in the family of the daughter of a Russian immigrant. At first, the boy was not much different from other children. He listened to rock music, read science fiction and loved cinema, but gradually a craving for something dark and unsaid began to manifest itself in him. Horror, ancient legends and mystical personalities like Count Cagliostro or Grigory Rasputin. Probably because of these hobbies, he began to treat the world around him with contempt. In his memoirs of childhood, Anton LaVey places special emphasis on his disappointment in Christians, who before his eyes went to church, and then committed the most dirty and base acts. One way or another, LaVey felt uncomfortable in such a hypocritical society. He dropped out of school, ran away from home and joined a traveling circus, with which he traveled to neighboring states. There he worked part-time as a musician and helped work with tigers and lions. Well, Anton LaVey himself later claimed that it was at this time that he had a light affair with the then unknown Marilyn Monroe. True or false, this was the childhood and youth of the future Satanist. As an adult and with some savings, Anton LaVey began researching paranormal phenomena. In this field, he made many useful contacts, primarily with writers and scientists, and prominent figures in secular society. After some time, having gained knowledge and found like-minded people, Anton LaVey already gave his lectures on the occult and the customs of ancient people. In the 50s, he founded a closed society, a magical order, whose members tried to penetrate the secrets of the universe. And already in 1966, he performed a certain magical ritual, accompanied by shaving his head, and created his mystical teaching, called the Church of Satan. He announces the beginning of a new era of Satan, which should replace the era of the Christian God. Only successful people could join the ranks of LaVey's followers. Among the first adherents of the new teaching were very influential personalities, which is why Anton LaVey himself quickly became famous. And major newspapers call him nothing more than the Black Pope, drawing a parallel with the Roman Pope. Let's try to figure out what the main teaching of Anton LaVey was. Firstly, it opposed Christianity, positioning itself as the complete opposite of this religion. Secondly, LaVey's Satanism denied the very existence of the Lord God, and by Satan he did not mean his evil opponent, but the dark depths of human nature that allow a person to achieve great power. Inside the church, special magical rituals were provided that allowed adherents of Satanism to awaken similar dark principles within themselves. Oddly enough, Anton LaVey considered sexual attraction to be the most magical manifestation of human nature, and therefore the basis of these rituals were group orgies in the most perverted forms, which were supposed to help a person overcome his constraint and awaken his most hidden traits from society. Satan was only a symbol for Satanists, something like a flag under which they opposed the traditional world. However, Anton LaVey also developed his system of moral values, an analog of the Christian commandments and mortal sins, some of which we will now examine. Thus, stupidity, pride, herd instinct and ignorance of history, ignorance in matters of art and aesthetics were considered sinful. Moreover, stupidity was the most important of the sins in the Satanic commandments. On the contrary, every Satanist was instructed to enjoy life, strive for wisdom, never tolerate offense or cause pain to either animals or people, and respect the right of every person to the inviolability of personal space. Anton LaVey himself, although he was the creator of the Church of Satan and its main inspirer, was nevertheless not the leader of this organization. The Satanists were governed by a council of 9 high priests, each of whom was responsible for necromancy, astrology, demonology, and the recruitment of new followers. The main holidays of the Church of Satan were Walpurgis Night, which we already talked about at the very beginning of the issue, as well as Halloween. Both of these holidays were considered by Satanists to be a symbol of erotic and natural awakening. Well, the main symbol of the Church of Satan was the sigil of Baphomet, with the name of the biblical demon Leviathan inscribed in a circle. It was believed that this magical symbol had the darkest energy, personifying the eternal serpent Ouroboros. In the 70s, the active expansion of the Church of Satan brought it to the attention of the public. It turned out that influential Satanists controlled a significant segment of the media market, participating in the production of films, writing newspapers and books, and also producing many musical performers. Rumors began to appear about a certain conspiracy theory, according to which the Church of Satan plans to take control of power in the United States. The FBI investigation never found any evidence to support the existence of a satanic conspiracy. Currently, Anton LaVey is no longer alive, but the Church of Satan still exists. With the death of its ideological leader, it lost its former influence and gradually moved away from occult practices towards various liberal ideas, advocating equality and tolerance, but it still opposes itself to the traditional world of Christian values. And that's all I have for today. Thank you everyone who watched this video to the end. To learn about the latest releases, you just need to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. Also leave your thoughts in the comments and put a thumbs up. Thank you and see you soon.